Hello friends and welcome. It's Sarah Liz and I am so excited for this video. I have been working on this for days and just collecting all this information and filming little clips, but some of the best deals didn't start until today. It is Thanksgiving morning and I am rushing to finish this up so I can go spend time with my family. I want to show you quickly what's happening in the description box below the video. I have organized this by categories. We're starting with grab bags, then the sales I shopped. You guys, I just gave them all my money, and there's no guarantee I won't do more shopping. Then multi-brand companies, right? Simon got moved up because I shopped that, but your scrapbook.com, a cherry on top. As sales are changing or if codes are getting updated, I will add that in here. Then I have small companies. A lot of times your best sales are going to happen in these small companies because they're not trying to carry other brand stuff. And so they can afford to give you a better discount. I also have a section for things coming up on Friday. And then as always, I have my very favorite companies listed in a little bit greater detail. I put them at the bottom just to make this quick and easy for you to get through. But I already did a huge video on Spellbinders. I've linked the video here, and then I've linked to all my favorite items by price. So if you're shopping within a budget, hopefully that helps you to find things that you really, really love. That sale is enormous. Then Trinity stamps. We're going to go into this in detail, but each of the pieces we're talking about, I'm going to link to it directly in the description box. I can't do that for everybody because I'm out of room. Where possible, I have included sale information as an affiliate link. That just means that the stores pay me a small commission when you purchase something after using my link. It's a wonderful way to support your favorite artists. So I would love it if you use my links. If you're not using mine, use the links of somebody that you follow that you really, really like and who inspires you. We always appreciate it. I love grab bags. When I first came back to card making, grab bags were a way for me to build up my stash while saving a bunch of money and getting to know some companies that I hadn't really used much before. So WaffleFlower has 5 options. There is a combo bag that's $50 and that's stamps with matching dies, or you can get just dies, standalone dies for $25. That's my jam. Or just stamps for $25, just paper for $25. I bought the one it all. It's $120. I will do an unboxing when it arrives. I've got fingers crossed. It says these are available until I think the 30th of November, but they're not going to last that long. So if you're interested really in any of the grab bags from any of the shops, grab those really fast. Rabbit Hole Designs has a mystery bunny bag for $53. It says it's over $250 worth of brand new product. I love that. And all the money is going to support the Salvation Army. There are tons of really great causes that they help with. And so I like this as an option. Plus their stuff is really, really cute. Hero Arts has goodie bags for $30. It's at least $100 worth of product. I bought 3 grab bags from Hero Arts at this time last year and they were jam-packed. I was shocked. It was inks and sequins and stamps and dies. Standalone dies as well. So good. ScrappyTails has 3 different options for mystery grab bags. You can get $35, $50, or $100 bags. Last year, I got the big one. I spent $100 and it was the most generous grab bag I have ever gotten. It had stamps, it had coordinating dies, it had standalone dies, some of her pop-up stuff in there. I was absolutely floored. She is so amazing and generous. Maybe check this out if you're new to ScrappyTails. Trinity Stamps has 2 grab bag options. The first one is this stamp die stencil grab bag. It's $100, but you get over $200 worth of product. I adore Trinity Stamps. I have so much of their stuff already, so I won't purchase it because I know I'll get doubles. But if I had just found them, I would absolutely grab this one. If you like shiny things and have magpie problems like I do, the other one is an embellishment grab bag. Trinity has so many embellishments that are absolutely wonderful. So there's a $50 grab bag with $100 worth of products. I also want to show you a few card samples and walk you through the sale at Trinity because I love them so much. We're going to talk about 50% off Blending Buddies, 40% off Last Chance, 25% off stamps, dies, and stencils, and then $10 off the Card Maker's Sketchbook. That's this guy, and he's super cool. There's all kinds of pages in here to help you plan the layouts and the color palette for your cards, so check that out as well. The Blending Buddy blending brushes are half off. This is a Blending Buddy. It is my very favorite blending tool of all time. It has a rounded dome for the brush, which helps me get a great blend. And I feel like I have more pressure and more control like this. A standard blending brush, you get this really weird motion. I feel like I don't have that much control. And then here, I'll know, not all brands, but most brands, there's a little seam right along the head of the brush and then into the handle. And I don't like the way that that presses into my finger when I'm blending. If I'm doing something large, it's uncomfortable. These don't go on sale very often, once or twice a year. I bought my first set Black Friday last year. These are my dye inks. And then I actually just bought these and got brand new ones to go for my oxide inks because I've been using just my domed foam because I don't like traditional blending brushes. I encourage you to give these a try, even if you only get one or two to try them out. Totally worth it. Trinity just added a whole bunch of items to their retirement category, and those items are 40% off for Black Friday, which is awesome. This is my top pick. This is maybe my very favorite holiday die set of all times. You can make 5 different trees and it gives you all the pieces to layer them up. And then there's like eyeballs and faces and things. And so obviously these are my favorite eyeballs. And I've made like a shaker here. There's a video for this one. I made this one last year and there's an Instagram reel where I show you how I made his like little butt wiggle. That is on sale for $10.20. That's awesome. Another favorite in the retirement category is this pillow gift box die set. It's normally almost $30. It's on sale for $17.39. All you do is put a little double-sided tape right here and the whole thing kind of folds together. I added a belly band. You wouldn't have to. I store them flat. That's totally flat. And then when I need it, I'll just pop the ends in. Right? I used a stamp set when I went to decorate this, but it comes with a star, a heart, a little coffee cup tag. I think it's super awesome. $17.39. That's a good deal and great for the holidays. Next, we're going to talk about these embossed circle window and panel die sets. There's a full slimline and a mini slimline. And obviously there's this like circle situation you can put in the middle, and I did that here, but I also use them regularly without that because it has a modern embossed edge. If you can see just on the edge of that blue cardstock, it's this beautiful debossed line that just steps it up and makes it extra pretty. You can see it on the silver here, but not on the sort of inked panel. So we're going to talk about a bunch of the modern embossed items, but these are in that 40% off category. So the larger one is $15 and the smaller one is $9. That's awesome. Then there is this rainbow funshine die set. You guys, I can't say that without laughing. I've had this card forever. It's for my mom. Someday I'll give it to her. It was for last St. Patrick's Day, and then I forgot, and then I forgot again. Anyway, there are little stitching details in the bows of the rainbow. It comes with this little cloud, and then you cut the sun twice, and you rotate them to offset them. And it's really awesome. There's also a smiley face in there, and it is on sale for $11.41. There are also a ton of last chance embellishments. There's like little Captain America looking shields, some cookie monsters, hearts, all kinds of like really fun, unique things. And I love that about it. And so again, those are also 40% off. For items that are not in that last chance category, it's 25% off for stamps, dies, and stencils site-wide. I am on the Trinity Stamps design team, but you guys, I started guest designing in August. I have more Trinity Stamps products than anything but maybe spellbinders. Okay. And so most of what I'm showing you, I purchased myself. These are things that I just absolutely love. I have so much, it's hard to narrow it down. So anyway, this mug is amazing. It's part of the very cute layered mug. And here's the mug, and it's got like a little bear face. It's some whipped cream, like a little tea tag you can hang from it. So this is the very cute mug. And I have a video where I kind of show you there was a gift card in here, but I've unstuck it. Okay. And it says pull. So that's the original die set. And it is on sale for $15. 15 bucks. But then there's also a cat and dog add-on that you can get with it that's on sale for $8.99. And then there's this freeze season where you get the sort of snowman and a penguin and a reindeer. This is it. I love this one too. $12. You guys, I absolutely adore this trio of dies, and you can use them on so many other things. If you follow the Trinity channel on YouTube, you will see tons of inspiration. Here, I put them on balloons. Here, I put them in these little circles. I just watched Carrie Rhodes, who is amazing. If you don't follow Carrie Rhodes, you should. I just watched Carrie Rhodes put them on an ice cream cone and a popsicle and something else. Like, put faces on things. It's so stinking cute. While we're talking about this card, these balloons are on sale for $20.24. I have an older version of this die set. The new one has some other fun shapes in addition to the layered balloons, and it's really, really great and super versatile. I also put a face on a cupcake. This is the cupcake card die set. It's normally $36. It's on sale for $26.99. This is nearly a full A2 size. You can sort of see on my grid here, but it will fit in an A2 envelope. It opens up, it creates that score line for you. The wish comes with it, and I love the font on that. So definitely worth checking out. This I also use a lot because I think shape cards are one of the fastest ways to make a card that will impress anyone. I also adore this snowflake trio from the holiday release. These are absolutely beautiful. Here I used them to create a background. Here I just stuck one on the inside of my card and a little bit of glitter cardstock. Here I've added one on the front of a mug and I made a little shaker. I love them. They're on sale for $9.74. That's it. That's less than 10 bucks and one of the most elegant, stunning snowflake sets I own. Then we have this ice cream cone die set that is on sale for $11.25. It is so cute. And I love that the die cuts a little hole into the top of the ice cream cone. It made it really easy for me to make this pop-up card. There is a video for this one as well. That mechanism is something I made myself. So that did not need a specialty die. I just think it's so, so cute. And Carrie Rhodes has put all of the animal faces on this one. You should try it. When I need really quick and easy cards, I love a giant word die, and I think Trinity does it better than most people because look at this thing. It's massive. It's a Celebrate hot foil and then the word in shadow. I just cut mine out of some gold foil cardstock. This guy's on sale for $16.50 down from $22. And then this guy, that's my background. Look how pretty that is. That's only $12. That is the geometric cutout panel. Okay. All right, I have 3 things to show you here. These are the vintage ornament stencils and die set, and I'm obsessed. I just think that they're so, so pretty, and I have a video where I show you how to make them in bulk and keep it really quick and easy. So the stencil set, look how big that is. And it's got tons of different options. You don't have to do it just one way. The stencil set's on sale for $11.25. And then the coordinating dies are on sale for $9.75. And the dies cut all the way up to the edge of the ornament, so you don't get that little white trim around it. And I love that. But then this one's actually an envelope, and I made it with Velcro so that it can be reused. I stamped on the inside. This is part of the new envelope or A2 envelope builder die set, and it's huge. Okay, so here's the envelope. I have to turn it sideways. Here's the envelope, and then there's a liner option. There are your flaps to put on there. You've got all of these stamps, this little like frame piece, but then we have happy birthday to you, hi, and thanks. This die set is absolutely massive, and it's on sale for $30. It's normally 40 bucks. So that I think is a screaming deal, and I will definitely be making more of these. I give a lot of like handmade gift cards to family for the holidays and for their birthdays. Like, let me take you out to lunch. Let's spend some time together. And so just like we don't throw away our gift bags, we'll be keeping these too. These are modern embossed basic shape dies, and I love them, but I can't find samples. I put them on everything, but I never think about it because they're not the star of the show. I'm gonna bring these 2 back in because they are using different dies that have that modern embossed, right? And it's that debossing right on the edge of the silver and then the blue here. It just adds a little extra something. So on both of these, I have added like a matting layer. But what I love here is that you don't have to. This adds a little elegance that keeps you from needing to add that extra layer of cardstock. The circles are on sale for $12.74. That's bananas. That is so affordable. And then these are the A2 Modern Embossed. They're $15. And the A7, if you prefer your 5x7 cards, is on sale for $20.99. This is the Paper Crafting Magic stamp set. And when I'm making an interactive card, which I do a lot, this is my go-to set. It's on sale for $6.74, right? So, and it's small. I was able to fit it on the ear of this bear. I was able to fit it easily on this little pull tab. That tab's 1 inch wide. And so if you like to make interactive cards, definitely take a look at this one. This is the Insider Sentiments Christmas set, and it's huge. You guys, this is 6.5 by 9 inches, and it has such great sentiments. There's a little bit of sweet, a little bit of sassy. It's on sale for $16.50. I've put it here: the gift of love, the gift of peace, the gift of happiness. May all these be yours this Christmas. This one, season's greetings with many good wishes for Christmas and the coming year. This one, hope your holiday season is fun, festive, and full of sparkle. And then this one, I stamped it on the inside flap, wishing you all the happiness your holiday can hold. I could have grabbed a half dozen more. I've been putting them not just on cards that I make with Trinity products, but all of my Christmas cards. It's so, so good. One of the reasons I love Trinity is that they do sentiments so, so well, right? I showed you the really big Celebrate. There's a handful like that. I also love the Insider Sentiments. And then they have these Simply Sentimental sets, right? And you purchase them separately. So if you're a stamper, you don't have to buy the dies. And here's the Christmas one. So you get all these Christmas dies if you choose to get those, and there's a bunch of different fonts for you, and then stamps and sub-sentiments to go with that Christmas if you choose. So here I have Merry Christmas. Here I have Don't Open Till Christmas. But there's also Simply Sentimental Merry. I have Merry Christmas, Merry Everything, right? And some of them are smaller sets than others. And so the price point varies. I'm just going to link to all of the Simply Sentimental for you. I don't have them all. I have a bunch though. There's Hope, there's a teacher set, there's a birthday set, right? These are incredible. And I just think they do such a good job coming up with really great ways to get the most out of like a birthday stamp and die set. Friends, I could keep going with Trinity. I will probably link a few more of my favorite products, especially in that visual supply list, but definitely check them out. They don't run site-wide sales very often. And I think their price points are pretty good to begin with. And so that 25% off on your standard like stamp, die, stencil options is awesome. My Favorite Things has 40% off site-wide code Friday. I've shopped this sale already. Here's what I bought. I will leave you a link to this page and then a few key items from this purchase and then to My Favorite Things as a whole. So I bought this Bathroom Essential Dynamics because I needed a toilet bowl die. I just did. You'll see why later. We're going to get there. And then I bought the Potted Pets because I've been eyeballing it for ages. My husband can keep plants alive and likes animals, and I can't really keep either of those alive, but I can keep my kids alive. So he at least needs a card with plants and pets. Then I bought the Happy Birthday background stamp. I love text as background. But the background stamps I don't have one for birthdays somehow. The Sassy Pants Birthday Greetings 3. Get this, there's also a number 1 and a number 2, but I like this one the best. May your birthday be filled with alcohol and bad decisions. You don't look a day over fabulous. Let's be friends till we're old and bonkers. I think that one's my favorite. I think that one's it. Okay, and then, wait for it, I bought halo lights at 40% off. This is cheaper than if you buy them direct from Pear Blossom Press. I tried to buy them actually from Pear Blossom Press the other day and they were completely sold out. So I threw these in with my MFT order thinking I wasn't going to get them on sale. And then I did. I will link to all of the Easy Light, Halo Light options at MFT. Get there fast. If you're interested in these, I know that they sell out at MFT a lot. And if they're on sale right now, I'm betting they're going fast. I also went shopping at Sassy Pants Stamps. It's 30% off site-wide, code SAVE30. If I move my cursor more than this, you're going to see lots of swear words. I knew it was meant to be. So I'm not going to do that because I know some of you would rather not see that on your computer screen. But I will leave in the description box a link to what I bought, and then you will understand why I needed a toilet die set. Sassy Pants is part of my favorite things. It's just on an entirely different website because, once again, I know some people don't want to see those swear words. Gina K has 25% off everything for Black Friday. I have recently become a huge Gina K fan. Scrapbook.com picked them up, and that's where I do a lot of my shopping. So I started trying her cardstock. It is amazing. 100-pound heavyweight cardstock, beautiful colors, sea glasses, hands down, my favorite blue cardstock of all time. These are the colors that I picked up. There is a link in the description box below to take you to this page to show you what I bought during this sale. But I'm also grabbing a couple of these master layouts die sets. They give you the pieces to make a handful of layouts, and I thought this would work great to create some emergency card ideas. If you struggle with card layouts or card design, this comes a little bit ready-made, but then I want to help you to be able to get the most out of it. And at 25% off, that is an awesome deal. So then I also grabbed this one. I like that it has these different layers of squares, and you get like a matting layer and a stitched layer, some banners for sentiments. And then look at the size of these circles. I have a 1 3/4 inch circle and then a mat that will fit just slightly larger around that. And then a 2 1/8 of an inch and a 2 1/4 inch. These are perfect for emergency cards. So I grabbed that. And then I also got this master layouts for, I don't know how much I'll use the hearts. We'll see. I'm going to challenge myself because it's in the set. But I love this scallop. I love the postage stamp. And then these banners. I can't cut a banner to save my soul, you guys. So I was like, well, that's kind of fun. Let's try a few of these and see what we think. I also picked up some of the polyglaze sheets. These are great for reverse foiling. She's had these polyglaze panels that are sort of like foolproof laminator foiling. And this is just a new product she has come out with where the whole sheet has polyglaze on it. And then I also picked up the Gina K Connect 2-ounce bottle that came with the fine tip. This was a door buster. I think it's sold out, but you can still get Connect glue, just not the door buster one. Pear Blossom Press is having a 25% off all one lights right now. I shopped with them last week before, and so I picked up some of the world's best foam tape. You can't get this very many places, so I grabbed this. If you're going to get some one lights from Pear Blossom, you might grab that as well. It's repositionable for up to 30 minutes. That is nuts. I've played around with it once so far, and I am super impressed. Then I also picked up a One Light 20 pack that wasn't 25% off, but it was a little cheaper to do it this way than to buy it somewhere else. And then I bought some Easy Lights, a little 5-pack of Easy Lights that has the 3 different lights and a little battery pack and switch. They always come with your battery, and they're really quick and easy. Pretty Pink Posh has 25% off site-wide code Friday 23. I have shopped this sale too. You guys, I swear, I don't usually shop like this. I've just been adding everything to my wish list for a long time. So I grabbed just a couple of things here. I will leave a link to my shopping list, and then I want to show you what I got. I already have this winter mug die set. It's so cute, but then it also has all these add-ons, and I didn't have the add-ons. So I grabbed the Birthday Mug Editions die set, and I love it because it can create this little shaker window in your mug. And then I grabbed the mini scallop card dies at Lauren Taylor Made. Absolutely made me do it. She's been using this on and off in videos for a while, and I think they're so stinking cute. Actually, these are Lauren Taylor's. Like, she's so good. And so I wanted to pick up some of those mini cards. And then there's another like mini card option that I also think is great. I love the idea of putting an emergency sentiment right there. And then you've just got this cute little like folded up tiny little card situation. So cute. I also picked up the stitched strips dies. You guys know I love a strip die, but then these, they have used it for sentiments. I love that. So I've been eyeballing this one for quite a long time. I picked up the Celebrate Shaker die, and so it's got the word going through it, and then it's like a whole shaker window situation. I picked up similarly the Hello Shaker die, and then 2 layered stencil sets. I love these mugs, and I like the idea of going through it with a layer of paste on just one of them. And then these clouds are so different. I like how puffy they are and sort of whimsical, and so I picked up the layered cloud stencils as well. So I just gave Simon Says Stamp like all my money. They are having a 30% off Simon products sale. It is huge. Code TKY23. Here's a link to just the Simon products. And then here's the other thing. They have a handful of things that are already on sale, and you can stack that on top of it. There's some stamps, dies, embossing folders. This card kit, I love this card kit, you guys. It's on sale for $30, and you can get an additional 30% off of that. I have that rainbow twirl paper already. Just that stamp set right there, that stamp set is like 30 bucks. So it's a huge, huge deal. Here it is, just the stamp set, $25. So this is an incredible bargain. I will link to this as well in that sales section. There are some holiday doorbusters, and then here's what I bought. I stocked up on my Big Mama foam tape roll. I know I've had the same roll for like 3 years, but I don't know, there's maybe only a third of it left. And this is on sale too. It's a Simon product, so I got it for about $25. I also picked up this Luxe Glitter cardstock. It's already on sale for $5, 30% off. I think it was like $3.50-ish. Then I picked up a handful of word dies. So I got this Fancy Thanks die, All the Joy. I know Christmas season, Christmas card making is almost over, but I love this one, so I did it. This Scripty Birthday that I love so much. It's the Boho Birthday Wafer Die. And then I have been looking at this stamp set for years, my friends, and convincing myself I didn't need it. It's $40 with a rectangle die. And I was like, what? But on sale it's less. It was closer to $25. Then look how pretty these are. I love that. And then in the dies where it cuts out here, it's going to cut out the little like dead space in the swirls. And I love that too. So I got that stamp and die combo. Some more leaves. You know, I have an obsession with leaves. Spring is coming, right? Oh, I hate the cold. Then I've had this stamp set for a long, long time, but I didn't have the dies because the dies are so expensive. But I want them. I have wanted them. And at this price point with 30% off, I picked those up. It's called the Yay You set. I love that sleigh every day. Then I picked up some inks. I have 2 lines of inks that I use pretty much exclusively. I use Altenew and then I use Simon. And I like the Simon inks for stamping. And so at 30% off, that's the cheapest I have ever seen them. These are all new. So when I grab their inks, I also grab the re-inkers. It's a foam pad. They're a little bit thirsty. So this is the set that's called All the Joy. Then I picked up some oranges that I don't have, some peachy pinks that I don't have, some warm browns, and these sort of very peachy pinks. I have all the blues and all the purples and all the teals, right? I just had some holes for colors that I don't use as much. But because this is, I think, the ink that I use the most, I figured might as well pick those up on sale. When it comes to the big multi-brand companies, you have to keep in mind that a lot of times they have their own brand of products and then they have everybody else's. And so a lot of times the sales at those companies aren't quite as big. Cat Scrappiness actually is maybe the best of them because it's 20% off, including other brands, which is sort of bananas. But let's take a quick look. Scrapbook.com has 12% off, code Black Friday. I have never ever seen them with 12% off. There's a flash deal on a heat tool organizer, a free stamp set, some free glue, some free like little storage envelopes, and their exclusives, as always, are on super, super, super sale. So in this list, I will link to both the freebies and then the website. A cherry on top hasn't switched to a Black Friday sale. It's still pre-Black Friday. So it's 15% off the regular price of everything. That is with code PRE15. If that updates and they change the code tomorrow, I will change it in the description box. Cat Scrappiness has 20% off site-wide, code EARLYBIRD23. That's on Cat Scrappiness products and the amazing other brands that she carries, some of your favorites. That code will change on Friday and I will update that when it does. Then don't forget, on December 3rd, they have their free winter retreat. It's a virtual retreat. I'm teaching in that. I would love to see you there. And there's a giveaway of a bunch of gift card holders from me and then projects from all the other instructors as well. Cat Scrappiness has 20% off site-wide. The code is EARLYBIRD23. I think this is good through Thursday. but I'm pretty sure there's a new code coming Friday. We'll see if the percentage changes. I will update the description box if that changes, but I also want to take you to my tabletop so I can show you some card samples. Cat has a line of double-stitched shape dies. I have the circles, ovals, and the rectangles. There's also squares and hearts, and they're called double-stitched because they cut on both the outside of the cut line and the inside of the cut line, which is great. So on this card, I was able to create a frame that has stitching on here, what would have been the inside of the cut line, and here, the outside. I love them so much. I think they just add a little extra like fanciness to my cards. These are normally $15 per set. 15 bucks isn't much for an entire shape die set, but they're on sale for 12. 20% off makes them 12, you guys. That's amazing. Another line I love because they're really versatile basics are these condensed numbers and alphas. So here I've used them on this present and you can see how big that is. This is nearly A2 in size. There's my little like A2 rectangle. So these are ridiculous. Normally the numbers are 15. So those are also on sale for 12. And then the alphas, you buy the uppercase and the lowercase separately. They're massive die sets. Normally they are 30. So they're on sale for 24. 24. I love this large Merry Christmas die. That is normally 15. It fills an entire card. You don't have to do much and your card is done. Merry Christmas, everybody. That's on sale for $12. Here, I've also used the trio of snowflakes in the background. Let me get you a really good look at that. Also on sale for $12, and they're beautiful. Here I've used the shaker ornament craft dies, and I made a shaker on this one, right? And it's got all kinds of little goodie bits in there. Here I didn't use the shaker part and I used the topper on a beer mug. Normally that's $20, so they're on sale for $16. That beer mug is normally $10 on its own, on sale for $8. Finally, a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. These stinking turkeys are absolutely hilarious to me. It's called Gobble Gobble. So these two turkeys, the Don't Pick Me, the Go Vegan, not the wreath, just the Go Vegan, and then this turkey are all in that stamp set. It is normally $16, so it's on sale for $12.80, and then the coordinating dies are on sale for $16. One of my very favorite fall die sets. It's just so funny. Brutus Monroe has a Black Friday section and they have curated some serious deals with some of our favorite products, right? We've got items from Ranger. We have items from Brutus Monroe. That's one of their like die of the months. I always love those. Barely Art glue. This is huge, right? I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. There are 83 pages of sale items. Okay, so I will link directly to the Black Friday section for Brutus Monroe. Scrapbookpal.com also has a curated section of great deals. A lot of these are 30, 40, 50% off. Again, some of our favorite brands. There's a bunch of Spellbinders and Sizzix in here. I will link directly to this sales section. CraftStash has huge Black Friday deals, okay? And I will link to this page so you can see each of the different deals available because they all end on different dates. If you're not familiar with CraftStash, they're out of the UK, though this is their US website, and they have amazing products, especially if you like larger cards, 6x6, 5x7. A lot of their dies are tailor-made for that. They also have a bunch of exclusive brands, and if you shop the exclusive brands, I have a coupon code for you. It's Staroska15, Staroska15, and you can get an additional 15% off those products. Anything that's an exclusive brand, and there are tons of really great ones. Another exclusive brand that I love is Card Making Magic, and it's 70% off the entire brand. So I'll link to the sales page here, but then I will also link to just Card Making Magic in general, their whole brand page. A few things I want to point out. This is the alternating stitched nestables. It's $6.59. And then you can put your Staroska 15% off on top of that. The lighter purple layers here are stitched, and then the darker purple are slightly smaller and they're not stitched. So you get these really great mats and layers, and I love that. It's $6.59. That is absolutely nuts. Okay, so they also have something similar in these labels where you get sort of like stitched and matte layers for $8. Then this one is like a bundle where you get circles, squares, and then I think that's a 5x7, and then the labels for $19.49. This lowercase alphabet, the entire alphabet is $6.29, and they're a really good size, right? And I like the font. It's sort of scripty. Looks like the tittle is attached, and that's good for me because I'll lose it. This one is huge. So this is a double bundle. So it's $12.29, normally $41, and you get the outline for the alphabet, and then there's an inlay option. Look how big those are, right? A nice serif font, and then this one has the inlay if you want to add another decorative element to go with it. You get both die sets for under $13. This is beautiful. You get this sort of panel. Let me see if I can find a better picture of that panel for you, right? Detail that you can put in the background, but you can also make a box that will hold your A2 cards. I will say CraftStash, this is the US web page, but they are out of the UK. And so a lot of their card sizes and their dies for cards are 5x7 or 6x6. So keep an eye on that as well. I prefer an A2. And so I tried to curate for you a bunch of the A2 options. Again, keep an eye on CraftStash. I will add additional deals and links to like a visual supply list for them because I know there are things coming up on Thursday. I just don't know what they are yet. They sent me some of these things ahead of time, but only through Wednesday. So definitely check it out. Karen Burniston has 30% off all of her decorator dies and add-ons. It doesn't include the pop-ups, but it's almost everything else, and that's a lot. So if you're talking about add-ons here, if you have the bitty ball or the surprise ball, mini ball, any of those, you can get just extra little pieces to put on there, but also then a lot of the different trimmings you can get to dress them up. Those are on sale. I love all the tiny house add-on stuff. So here's like a church or a schoolhouse, and then there's one down here for a haunted house or a gingerbread house. And then I thought there was one more. These are great. Okay, so there's a whole category for add-ons. Those are all on sale. Then I love the animal and character dies. I have a little bit of an obsession. I have most of them, okay? Definitely in my favorites are the safari animals because I love the giraffe, the tiny accessories too, because I want to dress all my critters up as old lady superheroes with like a little like pearls and a pillbox hat. I love the turkey from Feathered Animals. And then down here, the knight and dragon, the cat and dog, and the woodland animals. I have put that raccoon on at least 25 cards, maybe more, maybe more. They're the same size, a lot of these, as like a standard critter stamp. And so it's sort of interchangeable with a lot of the things I already have. Then we have borders and trim. All of these count as decorator dies, and they're fantastic. Then if you look at pattern plates, these are decorator dies, and there's some really beautiful ones in here. I was surprised the last time I came in and I was like, I don't know when she started doing these, but they're gorgeous, gorgeous dies. Then all of her charm sets, right? So if you don't want to use them as a charm, you can just cut off the little loop that's at the top of any of these, and then use them just as like little tiny die cut pieces. But there's so many wonderful categories. The big birthday charms are maybe my most used. There's also like a regular birthday, but the big birthday ones are, you know, bigger. And so I love that a lot too. There's a ton. She just keeps coming out with more and more adorable things that I absolutely love. I'm going to come back up to the top here. I threw a few things in the cart just to show you. Even as I hit cart, I can't see what's on sale, but when I go to view cart, then I can see my discount taken on all of these items. I did one from each category just to double check. 30% off pretty much everything that is yes, a die and not a pop-up. ScrappyTails Crafts has 20% off your entire order, code STC Friday 20. She makes the most adorable things. Okay, she's got this new pop-up situation, and I'm just going to show you some of the options in here. I love this sort of bear and penguin option. I love the reindeer over here. The nutcracker is great, but then she's also got these vases. The trapeze vase is my favorite, and this is it, right? And it can lay flat and fit in an envelope and then pop up. I have that vase. I keep waiting for a good time to put it into a video. I was like, maybe I'll wait till spring and put some florals in it. And then I didn't get to it. So remind me if that's something you're interested in. I will definitely put this towards the top of my list. But then here are her other vases. There's one that's sort of like short and squat. And then this other one that's really tall and a different sort of size and style. I would definitely take a look at ScrappyTails. Plus, I will leave a link to her grab bag that I talked about earlier in the video. Once again, her grab bags, hands down, the most generous mystery bag grab bag I think I've ever gotten. Picket Fence Studios has 20% off your entire order. And my experiences with Picket Fence has been mostly with paper glazes. They are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous pastes, and they've got different levels of sheen. If you just scroll down, they're going to walk you through like what are the different levels of sheen in their different paper glazes. But I want to point out to you as well that there are free gifts. If you spend $100 or more, you're going to get free embellishments and free paper glazes and free paper pouncers. The paper pouncers are not cheap. I got some in my kit at Crop and Create and used them for the first time. They are sort of magic, especially when you're trying to add embossing ink through a stencil or white pigment ink through a stencil. You can pick up and lay down a lot of color very quickly without the repetitive motion of ink blending. And so I'm definitely on board and have been looking at picking up a few more of those. But they've got wonderful stamps and dies and stencils and all kinds of great things. I would check them out if you were thinking about paper pouncers anyway. You might as well see what else they have to offer. Poppy Stamps has 25% off site-wide. I will say it doesn't show you the discount. You don't need a code, but you do need to put them in your cart. And then when you click on your cart, then you'll see your discount. It's taken automatically. If you're not familiar with Poppy Stamps, it is owned by the same people who own Birch Press. And so they've got really, really beautiful stuff. If you've been thinking about alcohol markers, Ohuhu art markers are my very favorites. I don't color well enough or fast enough or often enough for Copics. I just don't. And I found that I wanted all the colors because I'm still learning to blend. I'm still working on that skill. So these markers you can get on super sale right now, direct from Ohuhu. You save a percentage based on how much you spend. I'm going to link directly to this set. This is what I have. Because it has all the colors, and that was really important for me. So I like that you get to choose. I chose the brush and fine tip. This is the Honolulu Bee set, 320 markers. And look at this, they're already on sale, and then you're gonna get to take 15% off. So when I open my cart, these are $187. That's so much less than what I paid for them. If you've been thinking about it, it's a really great deal. My Sweet Petunia has 20% off site-wide. I bought my first Misti on a Black Friday deal and I have not looked back. It has been game-changing for me because I just felt like every time I stamped, it wasn't quite as crisp or clean as I wanted. So there's no code needed. You just put it in your cart and then you'll see your discount, right? So you're going to save $14 on the original Misti. That is a phenomenal, phenomenal deal. They just don't go on sale very often. If you're only going to get one, I would get the original Misti. I have both an original and a mini Misti, but mostly because the mini fits better on camera when I'm filming certain things. They also are the people who made the precision glue press. So you can get that one for 20% off. That's nuts. It just came out. ThermoWeb has 30% off site-wide plus free shipping at $50. That's nuts. I will say the Penguin Pals card kit is excluded from the sale and that made me very sad. But let me show you what they do have. All of these fancy foils, those you can get at 30% off and they are absolutely beautiful. They are also the people who make your deco foils. These are laminator foils. Both the deco foil and the fancy foil are meant for like your mink or your fuse or your laminator. They also are the people with the toner card fronts. I got some of these black plain toner card fronts to reverse foil my items. When I use black foam tape, I like this one. It's from iCraft. It's a little bit thinner than some foam tape, but I like having black on hand for certain projects. They make Zots. These are just like glue dots, except I like them better. I've had both side by side in my drawer for ages. I don't use them very often. My glue dots have dried out, but the Zots are still going strong. The Gina K Glitter Glitz Gel is here. It's already on sale, some of it, and then take your 30% off on top of that. They also have a whole bunch of tape runners. I do not use tape runner, but I know a lot of people like it, so I wanted to point that out for you as well. In the description box, I will have my top picks for you, and it will link to each of those categories for you so you can shop them easily. WaffleFlower has 40% off a whole bunch of last chance items. I mean, a ton. So I've gone through and picked out my favorites to show you. I love this balloon background die. Look at this guy. You can get both the background die and the coordinating stencils in this sale. I love that you can get whole sets. This baseball dad die, I might have to come back and get this one. I have a son who plays baseball. He would absolutely love this, right? 40% off. Then these bunny ears, you guys, I want to put bunny ears on everything, right? And so those are 40% off, and they start at $12. Like, that deal is amazing. I love these florals. And it's not just the florals. There is a die, a stamp set, a stencil set, and all of them are in this sale. I love this like peppermint stripe, holiday stripe die, but you don't have to use it only for the holidays, right? Do that in a rainbow of colors, and it'll be absolutely perfect for any time of year. There's a stencil that does a lot of the same work. It's hard to see it on screen. I know, sorry about that. That's just the website. This ornament, I know we're kind of leaving holiday card making season, but look how beautiful that is. Starts at 15, 40% off. That's under 10 bucks. They have some really amazing oversized word dies. So I love this one that says family, and then there's another one that says faith, and I just think they make for really quick and easy cards that are really impactful. I love this personal envelope die. It's so cute and little. I'm looking at that one too. Their shader brushes are in this sale. There's the shader brush 1, there's the shader brush 2, and shader brush 3, all in the sale. They start at 30, but then 40% off. Altenew has an incredible Black Friday sale going on. I will link directly to the sale, but this is bananas. You're talking 60, 65, 40% off. This also includes some of their brand new inks. These are the fresh dye inks. I am absolutely floored by the extent of this sale and how steep the discounts are. They have really outdone themselves. This bold alphabet die set is hands down one of my very, very favorites. I also adore this inline alpha die set. Let me see if I can get you a better picture of that. It cuts these little pieces into the letters, and it reads kind of masculine while also being elegant, and I adore that. There are a couple sales I know are coming up starting on Friday. Pixie Dust Designs has up to 30% off on their products, and you know I love them so much. So I've linked to their shop for now, and then if there are better links, I will update this later. Alex Siberia Design, also starting Friday, has up to 60% off, but I think it's select products. They sent me an email ahead of time, but it didn't detail like what's on sale and what's not. So again, I'll update if I have more information. All right, my friends, I think that is all. If I have missed a sale, please let me know. If you use my affiliate links, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you find some great deals and maybe some new companies. Remember, all the way down at the bottom, I have the more detailed list for Trinity stamps, and I'll be updating things throughout the weekend as more sales become available. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I'll see you next time.